What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. Welcome to our daily show where we discuss everything going on here in our country that you need to know about here on a daily basis. In this video, we're going to talk about several different things, including checks going out to people on Social Security. That's right, we're starting to see more and more of this happen here, and I'll keep you up to date here throughout this year as we start to see hopefully more and more of this happen here. Also, on the flip side of this, we're starting to see more and more people on Social Security get taxed. That's right. The more income you make on Social Security, you can get taxed. We'll go over the details here of that as well. Also, there is multiple different states that tax Social Security income as well. And we're starting to see both states try to eliminate that tax, and also the federal government might be trying to do something about the federal taxes on Social Security. So we'll be going over that, all of that in here in this video. Yeah, so if you're new to our channel, make sure to click the subscribe button down below. I'll keep you up to date here on all of details like this and everything else going on here in our country on a daily basis. Click the bell icon after you subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos that come out here every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also, thanks so much for liking and sharing these videos. All right, let's jump right in. Okay, first up, did you know that Social Security benefits and Social Security paychecks can be or are taxable? Yeah, you can see here your Social Security check might be taxed. Here's how that could change. And that's right. Yeah, the Social Security benefits are taxed based on a unique formula established by Congress in the 1980s and the 1990s. Because the threshold where those levies are applied have not been adjusted, more and more people have been subject to those taxes over time as the COLA raises, cost of living adjustment, and the Social Security increase for 2023 is the largest Social Security increase since 1981, the fourth largest raise ever. Congress may take up this issue when the Social Security reform is potentially done here this year. Yeah, and you know the old saying, the only two things certain in life are death and taxes. Yikes. But many people, my wife's laughing in the background, but many people may not realize that their Social Security benefits they receive from the government are also subject to taxes, unfortunately. Yeah, the way in which those levies are applied is unique. A recent Mass Mutual quiz found that just 42% of 1,500 people that were quizzed near retirement were able to correctly identify whether the following statement is true or false, which is a 50-50 chance, so less than 50% of people even got it correct. Social Security retirement benefits are subject to income tax, just like withdrawals from a traditional IRA, individual retirement account. So less than half the people even guessed correctly. The answer is false. In fact, Social Security benefits and IRA withdrawals are not treated the same under tax rules. There's no cap on the income you must report from an IRA, but there is a cap for Social Security benefits. It's not well understood, said the president of Social Security Works. How Social Security taxes work, the fact that levies are applied to benefits is extremely unpopular. People hate it, but it actually makes policy sense. And raising taxes on Social Security benefits may actually become a real thing here as Social Security is starting to run out of money here. I did a recent video that I will link you to at the end of this video that said Social Security could actually run out of money in 10 years based on a new report and details by the Congressional Budget Office. So Social Security is really kind of in dire straits here, and Congress is going to need to fix it in one way or another. I'll link you to that video here at the end of this video. So it's very, very important. And it could mean a cut to benefits. It could mean raising taxes in one way or another. So, yeah, you definitely want to watch that video. One reason it makes for good policy is that Social Security benefits and private pensions are taxed in a similar way. But when the government created the program in 1935, benefits were not taxed. The benefit began to change in 1983 when Congress changed the rules so that up to 50% of Social Security benefits could be included in taxable income if a taxpayer's income was over certain thresholds. More changes came in 1993 when Congress raised the portion of Social Security benefits subject to taxation to 85%. That change applied to higher income beneficiaries, and that has not been changed since. Yeah, and this means that individuals with combined income between $25,000 and $34,000, which is not much at all today because the average income is in the $50,000 range. Actually, a little bit over $50,000 for an average working person, will pay income tax on up to 50% of their Social Security benefits. That's right. That also goes for couples with incomes between $32,000 and $44,000. So remember, the average working single individual would make $50,000 plus. So two people would be $50,000, $50,000, $100,000. Those are average salaries according to the Census Bureau nowadays. I mean, we look how high inflation is, right? And remember here that the average rent nowadays is $2,000 a month for a single bedroom across the nation. Yeah, and slightly more for a two bedroom. Yeah, so $2,000 a month is $24,000 a year just for rent. This is according to rent.com. So when you look at, you know, them taxing your Social Security benefits at $25,000 to $34,000 a year, I mean, rent alone costs $24,000 a year. So, I mean, it's really dire situations here. And the problem is this hasn't been adjusted up for inflation at all, ever. So even though you get those annual COLA raises, the Social Security increase for 2023 and Social Security increase for 2022 and every single year, the threshold for taxation is not going up. So now it's around 50% of people on Social Security are hitting those tax thresholds. So they're now having more and more people are having to pay taxes, and yet it's not more people paying taxes, and it's not going down. Let me know your thoughts here on this. Well, some states also have taxes as well. I think there's 11 or 12 states that also tax on Social Security on a state level in addition to the federal level as well. So this is additional taxes on the state level. So double taxation there as well. I know it's getting ridiculous here. Yeah, you can see here removing Social Security tax in Utah has bipartisan support. In the meantime, there's a credit, which would mean you actually could get money back here. Yeah, you could see here 11 states still impose taxes on Social Security. In one of those states, actually more than one, we'll go over here in a second here. In Utah, there's bipartisan support to end the taxes, but it hasn't been passed yet. Could happen this year. I'll keep you up to date here. Utah voters want the state to eliminate the income tax on Social Security benefits. Roughly 2/3 of Utah voters support ending the tax, including 69% of Republicans, 67% of Democrats, and 65% of independents, which is about a supermajority when you see those 2/3 of percentage. Support is strong among all ages, and more than half of voters say that state income tax benefits should end as well. The question is, the money's got to come from somewhere, and do they have enough money to do this? The hope is that lawmakers will change the policy when the general session ends, and at least 2 legislators have opened bills addressing the issue. According to AARP, Utah uses a federal formula to calculate how much Social Security income is taxable at the state tax rate, currently 4.85%. So that's almost an additional 5% taxes there. However, Social Security recipients do get a full or partial credit on those taxable benefits. So at least there's a credit there, which is not bad. Those earning more can still get a partial break on their benefits with the tax credit reduced by 25 cents for each dollar above the income thresholds. In addition to Utah, the other remaining states that tax Social Security benefits are, you ready for this? Colorado, Connecticut, Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, New Mexico, Rhode Island, and Vermont. 2 states actually fell off the list over the past year and no longer tax Social Security benefits, apparently. North Dakota and West Virginia. That's right. We do have Minnesota considering eliminating Social Security taxes here as well, though. So I will keep you up to date here on that. So that is a very good thing here as well. So let me know your thoughts here in the comments. I'll keep you up to date here. There's a lot of changes going on here with Social Security and in Congress and pretty much for Americans right now at this time. So, make sure you're tuned into our channel. Make sure you're subscribed with the bell icon on, and it's completely free to do so. Remember, new videos come out here on our YouTube channel every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thanks so much for liking and sharing these videos with anybody that needs to know about this here or on your social media here. Here's some videos you can watch next. Here's my newest video you can watch, or here is a very important update with Social Security that you can watch next. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.